Hello everyone, welcome to my online video again today. I'm having with me two materials, the ball and TheraBand, because the program today concern mostly the people who spend most of their time in the office, and because of that their upper body's posture kind of get compromised because of the wrong sitting position in the office, like mostly let me show you, mostly slightly forward, or for the ones who play piano all the time, or for the ones who write book, or for some other clients that they are disabled to walk and they are sitting on the wheelchair most of the time. So for this kind of people, their lower body get really weak because the legs, means the low extremities, are not able to support the weight of upper body, so they get really weak. And for that reason, the pelvis also, which is supposed to stay in a neutral zone, start going backward around, like in posteriorly tilt, which makes rounding all over from lumbar spine to thoracic spine. Their neck also start going forward, which means that upper back muscle get really tight and weak at the same time. So the program actually that I prepared today is mostly for this kind of population, and but for everyone else who thinks that their back muscles are weak. Also for some people who their arms goes really internal rotated, so we're going to work on our back postural muscle of our shoulders. Okay, if you don't have TheraBand, just take a nice and long towel, and if you do not have a ball, which I'll put now between my knees, you can take a pillow. Okay, let's get started. Because of our lower body, it's very weak. To this kind of population, we'll start the exercising with our lower body. Okay, as we see, we put the ball between our knees, and I would like to turn in this position so you can see me better. Let's start with our pelvis first. So I want to kind of rock it slightly back and use the lower fibers of the abdominals to elongate the spine up towards the ceiling. And let's do it again. Rock slightly back, inhale, pull those abs in and elongate from the back of your neck. Also, don't forget, inhale, to use the ball and elongate up towards the ceiling. And you can bring your hands around your knees if you wish, and then pull the abdominals in up towards the ceiling. Okay, now I want you all now to think of your outer thighs a little bit. So bring that TheraBand around your knees and grab it like I'm doing. If you have TheraBand, it will be wonderful, but you can do those exercises without any material at all. So the first one is we're gonna work on the outer thighs of our legs. So you're stretching and strengthening at the same time. So one leg at a time, you're separating it, abducting it on one side and back, and focusing on those outer thigh muscles, which stabilize your pelvis, but also strengthen your lower extremities because they get weak as you're sitting most of the time, right? And if you feel strong enough today, you can separate both of them at the same time, as you see. So separate them both at the same time. Or you can do like this with me. You can go one at a time, one at a time, and both of them. And again, left and back, right and back, and both of them at the same time. One more time, left and back, slightly, right and back, and both of them at the same time. And if you add the ball now between your knees, we can do this exercise. Hold the ball slightly, ABD both your knees, and now squeeze the ball. And again, ABD both knees, and squeeze the ball. And now keep squeezing the ball for 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now I'm taking the ball away, and I'll turn on my side so you can see me better. Now, we did this kind of exercise. I want you to work on the knee muscles now. By extending one of your knees here, you're working on that quadriceps. And I keep elongating the spine. If you're not sitting in the chair, you put your hands like me behind, And if you have a chair, just lean a little bit on the chair here, but don't round your back. So extend, and we're going to do the same thing with the other leg, okay? Inhale here, and you extend and back. So you're working now on the quadriceps and a little bit on the hip flexors, because as your pelvis is turned backward, we are having some asymmetry towards your hip flexors and hip extensors. And reach. Now, as you're in this position, we want to work only on the hip flexors here. So if you don't have TheraBand, again, do it without TheraBand. So you lift and lower. So your hip flexors now are working hard, because when your pelvis stay in this position where you're sitting in the office, the hip flexors get really weak. So you want to strengthen them. So by strengthening the hip flexor, it will help you to keep your spine stable, especially your lumbar spine. So it will help you to strengthen your lower back also. Okay, and let's go 2 more. And 1 more. And let's do the same thing on the other side here. Inhale, let's work on the other hip flexors. And then elongate up towards the ceiling. And again, and you go 4 and down, and 3 and down, and 2 and down, and 1. Perfect. Now, as we are kind of slightly done with our lower body, I would like to add some upper body exercise where our goal is today. So let's start with our neck muscles, because we said that our back muscles are really weak since our head goes forward when we are in front of the computer. Take the TheraBand or the towel like I'm doing, and then you're going to work on this. So imagine if someone who is sitting like this. You want to strengthen those muscles, so you want him to first sit nice and tall and press backward. When you press backward, try not to do that, okay? So keep the TheraBand as tight as you can, press backward and upward at the same time. And again, and reach back and front, and reach back and front, and elongate, reach back up and front, reach back up and release. Fantastic. Now, I would like you all, if you have a TheraBand, please bring it underneath your sacrum and make sure that it's equal on both sides. And if you don't have, it's all good. Let's start with our shoulders first. You want to elongate your shoulders and elevate them, and you want to depress. And let's do it 1 more time. And depress. Now I want you to slowly take the TheraBand, keep your shoulders stable as you reach them up towards the ceiling. Focus on your back muscle and make those nice circles. Inhale here, exhale to stretch. You don't want to lift shoulders, keep those shoulders down, and then make those circles. And breathe, inhale, exhale, stretch up and open. And now if you want to put the ball between your knees, please do that, or the pillow. And again, exhale. As I said, if you don't have the TheraBand, please do everything without TheraBand, or take 2 bottles of water, 1 on each hand, and then just have a little weight to strengthen more your shoulders, and then elongating your back muscles and strengthening them. Now let's reverse. So expand your chest in, inhale, and release. As you lower your arms, you want to squeeze the ball at the same time, right? Just make sure that you don't lift your shoulders. Shoulders are stable at all time. You elongate up and bring your elbows down. As you exhale down, please squeeze the ball. Now I'm going to leave the TheraBand, let it free for the moment. We're going to do some swimming now. Again, this exercise is for your back, shoulders, and your back. So you're pressing 1 arm at a time. Imagine there is a wall behind your back and you're pressing against the wall, and you exhale. And if you feel stable on the shoulder, you don't want to move this way. So you're going to do a little bit pulsing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you feel really strong today, let's do the same thing with TheraBand. Extend your arms, shoulders down, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, shoulder and back exercise for your squeeze that ball. Extend your arms to the side and bend towards you. Extend. Focus now on the lower trapezius. Lower trapezius is just here, those muscles here underneath your scapulas. And exhale. Now we want to add a little rotation, center and release. Inhale, squeeze the ball, extend your arms, rotate to the other side, come to the center, release. Inhale, squeeze the ball, extend your arms, rotate one side, center, release. Last one. Inhale, squeeze the ball, extend your arms, rotate one side and release. Perfect. Now, as you're in this position, grab the TheraBand with opposite TheraBand with opposite hand. And we're going to continue with some shoulders here. Bring your elbow down and put your TheraBand on your palm, and palm is facing up towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulder and elbow still and externally rotate your upper arm actually with the shoulder. So when you do that, you want to squeeze the ball, and the other hand is here. If you have handles on the chair, please hold it. If not, grab that poof like I'm doing and squeeze. Breathe, inhale, elongate the spine, exhale. Last one. Oh, perfect. Now, grab the TheraBand again, and you're going to go elbow, extend, elbow and down. Extend, side, bend and down. Inhale and elbow, exhale, press with your opposite, with your back shoulder, right? Inhale, bend, extend, bend. Just make sure that your wrist, I'll show you, your wrist, look, you don't want to have that wrist long. You want to have that wrist nice and long. Bend and release. And again, bend, extend, bend. Last one, elbow, the whole arm, elbow, and now let's challenge a little bit. Let's go in a high diagonal arm and then add a little rotation and press with your opposite arm down and then open that chest muscle and come back. Inhale here, exhale, rotate, and inhale back. So we'll go with 2 breathing. Inhale to prepare, exhale, add that rotation, inhale to come back. 2 more time. Inhale, elbow, add the rotation and press with your opposite arm. Last one. Keep using the ball, extend, rotate, and then you press back with the other arm and back to starting position. Let's do exactly the same thing with the other side. So hold that TheraBand like this, palm up facing the ceiling, and external rotate that upper arm and the shoulder, focusing on your back shoulder muscle. Elongate the spine. You don't want to be here. You're really sitting nice and tall, and breathe in and exhale. Keep using the ball. And if your hip flexors are killing you now, just take the ball away and you can sit in this position. This is kind of easier for the one that they're having trouble here on the hip flexors, because I don't have that problem. So I like to keep the ball to connect with the pelvic floor muscles. So you're going to bend your other elbow and extending. These are the mistakes that happen here. When you bend your elbow, you'll see that shoulder. You don't want to see that. Extend and come back. And again, elbow parallel with the floor and down. It's like elbow, open, elbow, back. And again, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep using the ball. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Ready to add some rotation for Saturday Night Fever. So when you're rotating here, watch me. The other hand is pressing against the chair, and then you're opening your chest even more. Ready? Let's go with the 2 breathing. Inhale to prepare. As you elongate, exhale. So you don't want to do the rotation like this, right? You first want to sit nice and tall on the sit bone. Keep a rotation as you still are elongating the spine. Inhale. Rotate, elongate the spine, and press the other hand for the chest expansion, right? Let's go for 2 more time. Elbow, elongate, back to starting position. 1 more time, elongate, back to starting position. That was perfect. Now grab those TheraBand crossed, keep them both at the same time like this. Squeezing that ball, and then rotate both of them at the same time. Now inhale. Whew, beautiful. People who are suffering for back issues, lower back, upper back, neck issues, or if they have a little kyphosis because of their sedentary life or the way that they live their life, please do those exercises every day. And if you don't have time, at least 3 days a week, 20 minutes, it's gonna help you amazingly. 2 more time, exhale, very nice. And 1 more time, exhale. Perfect job. Now I'm taking the TheraBand from underneath the sacrum and I'll widen it, and bring the TheraBand underneath your feet. So feet will be in the middle of TheraBand, okay? So I would like to cross it so I can have a little bit more tension. This is easier and this is more difficult. So keep your back straight. We're gonna go for a little bit pressing your elbows out to the side. We may call it like a rowing exercise, and reach forward. Again, you're working on your postural muscle here. By using your arms, the goal is not to strengthen your arms. By using your arms, the goal is to improve your postural muscle, especially your back muscle that get really long and loose while you're sitting on the chair most of the time during the day because of your work, right? 2 more time. Exhale. Nice. Last one. Whew. And now I would like to separate them and we'll go for straightening our feet a little bit forward. We're going to go for the archery. One arm goes towards you and then the other one goes towards the back wall and you rotate with that. And you do the same. One arm come towards me, your arm, and then you rotate opposing me. So imagine you're playing archery, one arm away from your body, the other one bend, rotate. And again, you don't want to do this exercise like this. You don't want to shift your body. You stay where you are, using the ball to contract your inner thighs, and you just rotate. And this exercise is an amazing exercise for the ones also who plays tennis, who plays golf, who plays volleyball, swimming, basketball, because they use a lot of rotations on their while they play their sports, right? So rotate for 4 more, inhale for 3 more, and again, don't forget, all those exercises are done without TheraBand at the same time if you don't have a TheraBand. Good. Now keep your TheraBand slightly high, like mine, and then squeezing the ball in inhale, reaching forward in exhale. Lose the TheraBand, head and neck in inhale, squeeze the ball, lift the arms up by using the shoulders against the TheraBand's resistance, and relax your arms down. Inhale, lift, squeeze the ball, articulate the spine from head to tail, let it go. Inhale, use the ball, articulate the spine, lift your arms, and slowly down. Last one. Inhale, arms, keep squeezing the ball, articulate the spine from head to tail. Inhale, stay, keep squeezing the ball to roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Now, as you're in this position, you want to press 1 arm at a time here. And if you wish to rotate, yes, do, and press the other one. Good. Now press both of them and stay here. Rotate only your head, right and left and center. Now, this is what happened here, because your head is like this during the daily activities. If you're sitting in front of computer, when you rotate, you want to rotate this way. No. So what you want to do, press your arms first, press your neck back like you did before against the TheraBand, and rotate slowly one side, rotate slowly other side, center and back. And again, press your arms, focus on your triceps. And now again, don't lift your chin. Chin is straight down, parallel with the floor. Rotate one side, again, rotate other side, again, and center. Now let's take all together our TheraBand again. And I would like to put it underneath the sacrum because I want to do some mermaid now. You can do this exercise without TheraBand again. In inhale, press and let's stretch. As you stretch here, you are also strengthening, and not only your triceps and your shoulder, but also your side obliques here, your side latissimus dorsi, and your neck muscles at the same time, right? Let's go again and again. Exhale for one more mermaid, and center, and exhale for another mermaid, and center. Beautiful. I'm leaving the ball away, and I would like you all to put one foot on the other one, and you want to feel a nice stretch on the piriformis, and then push it down. Now inhale all together, just articulate the spine a little bit around and feel a nice stretch on your outer thigh. Push against your knees and roll up one vertebra at a time. And let's switch. And again, inhale here, push that knee down, focus on the other piriformis, elongate in inhale, and round, downward, relax your arms, and slowly roll up, push again, and slowly back to starting position. Okay, all together, let's breathe, inhale, and shake our fingers, wonderful. And again, let's breathe, inhale, and shake your fingers. One more time, breathe, inhale, and shake your fingers, and put your hands to the prayer position. And here now, I'm ending the workout today for people with back issues or postural problems, or for the ones who sitting all day long on the chair in the office or watching TV. Hopefully you enjoyed it, because I really did, and I love those kind of exercise. Please follow me on my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe, Gerda Pilates. Hope to see you again for another video tomorrow. Have a beautiful day with your family.